Hey guys, hello. How you guys doing? Thanks for coming in to another Friday night hangout. You guys know who I am, Cali Reseller Luis. Hope you guys are having a great Friday night, a great Friday the 13th. It was a good day for me. Busy, but other than that, it's all good. Hope you guys are having a great night. Just had a productive week. I know my week was busy, working, 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 and you know the routine. All right, let me shout out some people that are in here. Punisher. How you doing, Peter? You was the first one in here tonight. Appreciate it. Hello, Iris. How you doing? Thanks for joining me tonight. Yes. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Punisher says, let's get this party started. Hello, Wendy. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us tonight. How you doing, Hollywood reseller using his personal account? Hello, Marie. How you doing? Hope you're having a great night. It's been a busy week. Any of you guys that came in to Jonathan's surprise birthday party on Miranda's channel last night? It was lots of fun. It was a blast until the electricity went out here at my house and didn't come back till this morning. But it was fun though. All right, there he is. How you doing, Hollywood reseller? Hello, Cat D. Thanks for stopping in. Do your thing. Do your thing. Appreciate you always stopping by. Yeah, man. So how's everybody Friday the 13th going tonight? So that was a good day. It was a good day, but I'll tell you guys what happened in a second. I missed it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We played this game where we had 10 of us. We had to change our icons, and Jonathan had to guess who was behind each store. So, of course, he guessed me right away just by me telling him the certain things I told him. But yeah, Marie, it was a fun party. I know you were there. Awesome, Hollywood reseller. Hey, Justin, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, but anyhow, like I was saying, my day was good, and today it was fine. But it was yesterday. I got a call from as some of you guys know, we have the gumball machine business I have for my kids. One of our locations called me yesterday and told me that they wanted me to go pick up the gumball machine, but they didn't tell me an explanation why. So I went to go pick it up, and I come to find out that they're going out of business because of the whole COVID thing. So, which is understandable. I know a lot of business are taking a hit right now, especially the mom and pop places. Those are the places that we should be supporting to keep them stay afloat. Oh, sleep missed it. Yeah, Iris, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, Marie, it's kind of hard to disguise my voice. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. That's awesome, Justin. I'm glad to hear you good. So yeah, that's what happened to me. I actually made a video about that, and I added it on that YouTube channel. So later on tonight or tomorrow, whenever you guys got a chance, go ahead and check it out, and so you guys can see how much that particular location made. Since that location was closed and open off and on for a few months, so it wasn't really got a house of grandchildren, six of them. Whoa, you have a full house, Peter. Craig, where's my chocolate chip mint? Uh oh. Craig says no ice cream tonight. Hey, Solar Seller, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Glad you could come in and hang out. I hope your thing on the shirt is doing good on eBay. That's a nice shirt though that you have on there. So hopefully it does sell for some good money. Craig said Bud Light ice cream. Hmm, that does not sound bad at all. Punisher says I'm going to kill him. Uh-oh. I've been too broke for ice cream for a while. The bills are all paid, so it's all good. Yeah, that's the way you got to see it. Me personally, I'd rather be left with no money, but know that I took care of all my bills and took care of my family and my kids, and that they have everything. Then that's all that counts. I'm on ice cream break too. Awesome. Hey Nate, how you doing? Says I really need to put some edited stuff. Those minute videos are lazy of me. Time for an adventure. Yeah, just take it a step at a time, Nate. Hey Sal, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Keystone ice cream tonight. Nice. No problem. No problem. It's at 40 last I checked. Awesome. Yeah, I'll check in on it. Also, I found your listing, so I'll keep an eye on it too. Iris says broke is fine so long as everything's paid. Exactly. That's what it's all about. That's what matters. I'm going in the shop and staying in there all day tomorrow. Says wish anybody good night. I've completed the car packing and ready to get up in 5 or 5.5 hours. Have a good night, Luis. All right, Louis. Hopefully you have a great day selling at the flea market tomorrow and you get rid of everything. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. I'll reach out to you tomorrow. All right. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Any yard sales? Thrifting? What do you guys got going on tomorrow? Me personally, I listed some more stuff today, and I actually gonna go see if I could go do some more retail arbitrage tomorrow. If you guys haven't done any retail arbitrage, I suggest you guys hit up your WalMarts and your Targets. They're starting to put some of the toys on clearance, and they're dropping the prices. So make sure you guys go down there. I know some of the video games were $9.99 at Target, the Xbox One and PS4 games as well. So just some, you know me. I like sharing the info with you guys. Because the way I see it, if I win, we all win together. So hiking in Hollywood on Saturday and listing items on eBay from the death pile. Awesome. Sounds like fun. I'm gonna try to hit a few yard sales. That's awesome, man. Anything you can do to source inventory, you got to do it. I have to say, I was impressed with the way you packed the stuff you sent me. Very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. I if you guys don't know what DMDJ is talking about, is the stuff I saw in my auctions. I carefully pack every single thing so I know that it arrives the same way that you guys see it when you guys purchase it. I don't mind using all the extra bubble wrap and packing paper or all that. To me, it's like the way I see it is you pack everything nice and neat for your customers. They're always gonna appreciate and know next time they buy from you, they're gonna say, okay, he does care about about my stuff, and I know he's gonna go take that extra step to make sure that my stuff arrives securely. So thank you, I appreciate that. Nate says I went to a community yard sale today, 90 minutes each way, and it was terrible. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, that it does happen. I'm working on a hardware store retail arbitrage video, but I have to put it on the back burner so people don't source the same stuff. Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, everybody has their reasons, what they want to show on their videos and whatnot. But like I said, me, I like to share everything. I've been reselling since I was 8 years old. So I mean, I've seen it all. I've been through it all. So stuff comes and goes, and it comes back, and it just goes round and round, like they say. So yeah, whatever you feel comfortable putting out, it's awesome. I said what you sent me came snugly packed. I'm glad it arrived in the way I sent it, Iris. Thank you for sharing that. Wendy says Dollar General today only 75% off of toys, 50% sales, and BOGO deals online too. There you go, guys. Wendy's just sharing some more information for you guys. Yard sales are dead here in upstate New York, says Punisher. Well, yeah. I mean, if you can't hit no yard sales, try to do some retail arbitrage if possible. Anything helps. I mean, I've shared tips here. You could do some retail arbitrage at the Dollar Tree, just like Wendy just shared the Dollar General right now. Dollar Tree also has a lot of name brand toys, so even if you don't have the source to do it, there's always ways to find inventory for you to source and just flip it and just reinvest and keep it going. I'm always frustrated for Q's worst time of the year. Yeah, I mean it could be if you're not really prepared for it, but if you know what you're doing, you should be fine. I know for a lot of us, Q4 is a really busy time and it's a very profitable time. Excuse me, and you just gotta be prepared and just work with what you have. Inventory wise. I know some of us have the capital to invest in more inventory towards. Well, like I said, it wasn't always like that for me. For me, it's just I started, like I said, the little $3, $4 things and flip them $10, $15 and then reinvest and then just invest in something bigger and just keep going and going. All right, I missed a couple people here. Hey, Josh, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Once it's all cleared out, I will don't want to shoot myself in the foot. No, it's understandable. It's understandable, Nate. What's up, Marcus? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by, man. You guys had a great live tonight. So if you guys don't follow Sumo through Marcus and Lorena, they have a live hangout as well right before mine on his channel in 1 week, and on the next week it's on Lorena's channel. So make sure you guys follow Marcus and check out his lives too. They always have pretty good conversation and just always a good time on their channel. So make sure you drop your link to your channel too, Marcus. Also say it's top with the Harley. It's at 41. One thing that surprised me was that some sellers are doing really good selling huge lots of Mexican candy. Yeah, especially one tip that I do know is around the holidays, Mexican candy sells a lot, especially the Duvalin, the mazapanes. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the mazapanes are those peanut round Mexican candy that are round, and then the Duvalin, it's also a little square. It has like a chocolate and vanilla thing. And then especially the flavored ones too. They do sell. There's a market for it. I mean, Louisiana, so yard sales are just getting good. That's awesome. Wendy says she's doing her community yard sale today and church event. Awesome. Hopefully, it's a good turnout, Wendy. So fun fact is that so today the owner knows I have an industrial gloves. I spent 20. I'll be selling her about 100 in gloves and we'll make about 100 off of what I bought. Win-win. Awesome. Anytime you can do that to make money, it's best way to do it. That's awesome, Marie. I bought 2 heaters at the hardware store coming into summer here, and they wanted to clear floor stock. They sell on eBay for 800. Got two for 100 each. Just got to store them for 6 months. Well, if you have the space to store and hold on to stuff, then yeah, man, go for it. Church sales are the best. Yeah, you find some good stuff at the church sales. Definitely. I know Hollywood Reseller was talking about the Mexican candy. One thing that sells online too is the holiday cereal. I don't know if you guys have ever sold any of that, like the Captain Crunch or different ones that only come out during the holidays. A lot of that cereal sells because for some reason not everybody gets it. So that's another tip also that you guys can get. And I have found personally these cereal boxes at the Dollar Tree. So I'm paying $1 for it. I'm selling them for 12, $13 plus shipping. So it's not a bad flip, you know. It's just like I said, you just gotta sometimes think outside the box of what's selling, especially what the holiday or what part of the holiday is. I mean, obviously Thanksgiving's coming up and Christmas, so it's always good to have those kind of bubbles to fall back on. And just sometimes when you're just going by walking, you'll see them and it'll click in your head like, oh, I gotta pick that up. The Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, yes, that does sell a lot. Nightmare Before Christmas stuff actually sells pretty much all year long, but especially around this time though. So yeah, that's a good tip right there, Josh. You hit the nail right on the head on that one. Hey, Derek, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good Friday the 13th. Hope you had a productive day, bro. Display of stuff. Yep, there you go. Yep, definitely. Yeah, but just like I said, everybody, like I said, everybody could be in different levels, but when it comes down to it, we're all resellers. So it's just you just got to find different ways to make some, raise some income. I know a lot of resellers do the $20 challenge. I mean, which is a great way to source and try to buy stuff with just $20 and flip them and just try to make some more money and go right back and do it. So it just I know it's different for everybody because everybody's in different situations and sometimes for one reason or another you can't do it. But like I said, you could do it if you put your mind to it. Anybody can do it. But yeah, it sounds like everybody's been busy and planning to have a busy weekend. That's awesome. Yep. Trying to see who else. Yeah, the I saw a lot of pumpkin spice cereal. Yeah, all that stuff sells. Believe me, stuff like that sells, especially when it's limited edition stuff that they only comes out during the holidays. That stuff always sells. Should be a great yard sale tomorrow. A lady getting rid of all her ex husband stuff. Nice. I actually had a similar situation like that about a month ago. Some guy that I know, he called me and told me that some lady wanted to get rid of her ex's equipment, but he didn't say what kind of equipment. So I go down there and I tell her, oh, I'm Kevin's friend, and she goes, yeah, yeah, come in, and she shows me where she goes, that's the equipment I want you to get rid of. I'm like, okay, how much do you want for it? She goes, no, take it. I don't want it. You can have it. And it was DJ equipment. It was two turntables, a mixer, and an amplifier. And I was like, wow, this lady's literally just giving me this stuff. And I asked her, are you sure you don't want something for it? And she goes, nope. She said, that's what he gets for leaving me for the other one. I was like, oh, must have been one of those, huh? So, I started loading the stuff in my van. And she told me, she goes, I'll call you back another time so you could come and dig through his closet. She says that he has a bunch of shoes and a bunch of clothes. So I was like, sure, just give me a call whenever you have some time, and I'll be more than happy to go through it. And she just told me she's going to put them in bags. And when she's done, she's going to call me just to come pick it up. So we'll see how that turns out. I haven't heard from her yet. So we'll see if she does reach back out to me. But yeah, so I had those two turntables in the mixer, and I got rid of them already. So easy $600. So I sold it to a DJ that knew the equipment. So pretty much I got something for free and made $600 off of it. So that was a good deal right there. So yeah, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Let people know that you're a reseller, because when you do that, more people reach out to you, especially when they want to get rid of stuff and they just want it out of their house or they don't want to deal with it. So it's always a good thing. Yep. Yeah, Derek's right. Bring that look out. Definitely. My website has been doing great. 300 hits in 2 weeks and have gone 7 orders so far. That's awesome, Peter. Make sure you drop the link to your website again. So if anybody hasn't checked it out, you guys can go check out Peter's website. They do shirts, mugs, and a couple of other things. So make sure you guys, everybody, drop your links. Make sure you support each other, whatever you guys got going. You know me, my platform's open to anybody. So feel free to drop your links and anything else that you guys want to promote. Or if you want to promote your eBay stores or your Mercari stores, drop the links and let's all support each other here. And like I said, if one wins, we all win. So let's do this. Yep. But yeah, like I said, it's always good. Always keep an eye out. You never know what you're going to find. You never know when someone's going to reach out. And you never know what you're going to find. That's the thing I love about doing this reselling. You never know when you're going to find that gem. You never know when you're going to find anything, you know? So it's always been a good thing like that. That's what makes it exciting for me. That you just never know. All right. Hollywood Reseller just dropped his channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to Hollywood Reseller, make sure you guys check out his channel. Also, Punisher just dropped his website for their handmade goods. Make sure you guys go check him out too. If you guys got some stuff you guys want him to make, feel free to hit him up. And Iris has her website and also her eBay store and Etsy all in one in there. So you guys feel free to check out all her stores and her website. And maybe she has some stuff that you guys like. You know, you guys can find it. Yeah, it looks like it all fit, Iris. All right, let me see who's knocking in the back. See, someone's back here. Hey, Nate, how you doing, buddy?
Good. No one else was jumping on, so I thought, well, it's not really a hangout without, someone else hanging out with you.
Oh, no, that's all good. I don't mind it. I appreciate you jumping on, though.
Yeah, I was just on Sumo's one, so
yeah, I saw you earlier. I was on there earlier too. Hey, Lobster, how you doing, buddy?
My wife's due home in about half an hour or so, so I'm going to do a little bit of listing while I'm talking to you.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. That's a good way to use your time, to utilize it. The list and listen to conversation at the same time. It kind of makes the time go by a little smoother and a lot quicker.
I just have to juggle my phones around and all that, because I'd like to use the laptop, but where I've got the laptop hooked up separately to the computer, so if I turn that camera on, it's nowhere near. So
I hear you.
I've got it working now.
Awesome. Wendy says she is thinking a different reseller each month in November. Friday, she highlighted Jennifer Hayes. So if nobody knows who Jennifer Hayes is, she's the best moderator ever. This woman drops links like nobody else. So make sure you guys go support Jennifer Hayes' YouTube. I know she has the subscribers, but she does need the watch hours. So make sure you guys go subscribe to her channel, and make sure you guys thank her whenever you guys come across her, because she does do a lot for this community, and she helps this community like no other.
That's one thing I always like to do too, that you look to the channels that are above you to see if they'll shout you out or give you talk about your channel, something like that. But at the same thing, look at the people who have a lot less than you.
Yeah.
don't just look up, look down as well. Like I've found some really awesome channels of people who know a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
They've got like under 20 subscribers, and it's like this is a really good channel. Like, so if you
definitely, no, definitely, it's true. That's why I always tell everybody that you could be the big channel or you could be the little channel. I'll treat you the same. That's just the way I am. I don't treat anybody differently. I treat everybody the same. And like I said, I like to help everybody. And I've brought in different people. I've brought in a Houston reseller, and he was, still new. And I brought him on. And like I said, I bring anybody that ever wants to come into my platform is always welcome to come on. I mean, and you know it too. You've been on here a few times as well.
It works out well for me because it's Saturday afternoon for me. So it's
exactly.
It's a good time.
No, definitely. Iris says she's stitching baby puzzles and listening to the chat at the same time. It's inspiring. Awesome.
I don't know what we've said that's inspiring. We can try harder.
Yeah, I know, huh? Yes, Jennifer is amazing. Marie says to turn your phone sideways so your pic is like mine, Nate.
I try that, then it doesn't work. Then I'm like,
oh yeah. You don't have your screen locked, maybe?
This is my crappier phone.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No worries.
I've just done something really bad, dude.
There you go.
No, it would work with this.
Oh. Yeah, see? Marie was right.
I know that was filming and all that. I didn't think it would work for the actual live camera. That's...
Hey, Josh.
All these times I've been one of those... I've been one of those portrait type people all this time, and I could have been like this.
I know, right?
Oh, that's... I didn't think it was that easy with the phones. Oh, look at this now. Everyone's coming on.
Hey, Peter. How you doing?
All right. Nice hat, Josh.
Yeah, nice hat.
Yeah, guys.
Stetson?
Oh, yes, it is.
Stetson.
Ooh. Let me put that.
Yeah,
nice.
Check. I mean,
it's
D. Pickett signature collection.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah.
Wait, it's on this side. Yeah, so there's your Stetson label. Check this thing out. Still with tags.
Wow.
Oh.
Yep, still with its order tab right there. Got it for $10.
Wow.
Jeez.
Sweet.
It has a little bit of like pitting on the top, just from its age.
Yeah.
But I mean, it should still at least fetch $100. So.
Wow, that's nice.
And then what's nice is anybody can take that to a Stetson dealer, and they'll send it out and have that fixed.
Yeah,
free of charge.
I mean, and it's a rare size too. So.
Yeah, that's an awesome find.
Yeah, I'm making it my goal. I've been sitting at 450 listings too long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry my light's so bright. I'm doing photos, but
no, that's fine. You're good.
Trying to hit 500.
Awesome.
Before I go to bed tonight, I'm at 480. So
no, you'll get there. Yeah.
So yeah,
you'll get there. As long as we don't distract you as much, you'll get there.
Oh no, no. You guys are great, and yeah, I see you got everybody else, man. So if I don't hang out that long, it's fine.
It's fine, Josh. No worries.
You put it in there, and then nobody jumped in, and I was like, and then I had to restart my computer because sometimes my camera doesn't want to turn on. So.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
But yeah,
Nate jumped in, and then you and Peter jumped in at the same time. So,
but I was gonna shout out Dory, Sola down there, Sola Seller.
Yeah.
If nothing else, guys, hit her up. She's a manager of a Walgreens. Okay.
Nice.
She told me about a couple bolos a while back, so that's what I was when I said Nightmare Before Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
I got a ton of Walgreens exclusive Nightmare Before Christmas stuff.
Awesome.
And the stuff is moving like fire, man. Like,
yep.
It is really moving.
Awesome.
So yeah. She's always like, yep, hey, and if you guys you see in her chat, she'll let you know. Sorry, Nate, if they're not over in Australia.
But in the States, yeah.
But she'll be in the chat and she'll go, "Hey guys, go by the store. It's 50% off day." And I'm like, "Thank you." Like,
yeah, nice.
So
I just thought I'd move the camera so like I'm facing the window, so I'm a bit more lit up.
Yeah,
it was a bit of a weird angle.
I got a shiny forehead right now because I got a overhead light above me.
Nah, it's okay, Josh. Do your thing, man.
I'm sitting in the dark because I got a whole house full of grandkids. 6 of them. I'm about ready to kill them all. Literally tomorrow, I'm going in my shop, and that's where I'm spending the day.
Yeah, no, I was messaging Sola on Instagram because he has a Harley Davidson shirt. I've already saw it, Josh.
Yeah.
That's a nice, and I was telling him about the image because I know with the Harley shirts, the bigger the image, the more desirable they are.
Yeah, it was me and you were actually commenting.
Yeah, that's right.
And I told her, everybody else was kind of like, "Yeah, what's this?" And I said, "No. Like, if you don't get $100 for it, like,
it's exactly. I hope it fetches more than $100. I really do.
I think it will. Well, because people are, you got your big vintage T-shirt guys on YouTube and stuff. They're saturating it a little bit, so people are coming down a little bit. But yeah, probably beginning of summer. Yeah, that shirt probably would have fetched $350.
$350, yeah, exactly.
But like I said, I was like, if she gets 100, like she should be ecstatic. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, $100 sounds right, about right.
I think the best one I saw was the full lightning bolts over the whole shirt with the widespread eagle in the middle of all the lightning bolts, and it just said Harley across the belly.
Awesome.
I think that thing went for like $600 or $700. So
yeah, but yeah, that's those are the shirts that are nice though.
Mm-hmm.
He says she's worried I might not hit a good price.
What size is it again, Dory? I'll wait to see what she says because if nothing else, I'll jump in there and bid it up.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing later too, to bid it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because some of these vintage guys, they'll wait till the last minute.
Just
to jump in and just try to snipe it. So I'm hoping
that's so true. That's a better question. How many watchers are on it? Because
that'll tell you too.
there's Mateo. What are y'all talking about? Vintage.
He heard vintage shirts, so his ears must have started ringing.
Yeah.
Saying any way to promote and bring traffic to my eBay. And it's a size medium, Josh.
Okay. Medium will be a little lower value, but still should bring in over $100.
Yep.
I know nothing about Stetson hats, so I'm stumped on this one.
Yeah, same here. I have no clue on them.
Last one I bought was in 1995.
She says 0 watchers.
Jeez.
Ooh.
I think we're gonna have to look at the listing.
Yeah, it might be the listing then.
Yeah. Can you post the listing on here on the chat?
She should be able to if she opens it up.
Yeah, because Matt's in here too. He might be able to look at it too and probably give her a little bit more insight on the shirt.
She could put very little info. Her first line should be vintage, rare, size medium, Harley Davidson.
Yep.
And if it's single stitch.
Yep, exactly. Those are all the main keywords.
That's it. Maybe the predominant color, black.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. 10 bids, currently $41.
But no watchers. That's what's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, could someone post the link on the chat so we could take a look at it?
I'm gonna go find Dory's store.
Can you do that, Dory? Thanks. Yeah, because Matt wants to see it too, so he'll be able to give a little bit more insight on it.
I know. I was like, I don't know Matt's size. He might be a medium. or is he a large?
I have no idea.
He's like, go ahead and take the listing down.
Yep, I know. If he likes it, he'll be like, all right, take it down.
I don't know. I might ask more for this thing, man. I might say, I mean, would you consider that? It's still got the Sears tag on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's considered you a tag, so.
Yeah.
I might just put dead stock. Well, I might do old stock. Tag. Yeah, new old stock.
Yeah. Because you got to remember, especially if that's not available anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You know, someone that likes that brand in that particular size, if they see it, they're gonna want it. And yeah, Dory just put the link in the chat for the shirt.
That's like gone.
Hey Clay, how you doing? He says, I like with each show, Drifter's name grows. Earlier he was Nate, now Nathan. In a couple of hours, he'll be Nathaniel.
I didn't realize that on this one it's different. I thought it always stayed the same when you logged in.
Hello, Miss Lynn.
Nah, it'll be Natimus Maximus.
Yeah,
hey, Matt, the link's on the chat, Matt.
It's so strange. I've only been in the community for like 6 months, and I'm getting like invites to live auctions, invites to live interviews.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm nobody. What? I'm not even really like an A-lister or nothing. I'm just some guy that buy shit and sell shit. But everybody wants me on their shows.
Well, I've got
I got like 4 shows coming up in the next month.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get bigger on the Australian scene and all that, and it's real. Like there's the main group that seem to dominate, and some of them will be on like 5 different chats in a week. It's like, let some new blood in, let people like I'm a newer name, but I've been on eBay since 1997, 98, around there. So I know my stuff. Like I've been around quite a while and all that, but yeah, they don't want to give time to other people. Like it's really difficult to get into that niche. So I think you just got to create your own niche, and that's all right.
Well, mine all started with going on Shamrock Pixie because I'm a healthcare professional, and I'm a peer support specialist. So I help people with mental issues. And she asked me to come on her show, and I did. Mm-hmm. And then the next thing I know, the show went really well, and she invited me back for another week. And I went on it again, and then I got emails from 3 or 4 different people saying, you want to be on my auction? You want to come on my show? I want to interview you. I was like, okay, no problem.
Hey, Paul, how you doing, buddy? Welcome.
Hi, Paul.
All right. Hollywood Reseller says, what niches do you guys concentrate on? Anybody wants to go first, or you guys want me to go first?
You go for it. Go for it, man.
All right.
I like when you lead. It's your show. I'm like, come on, Luis.
Oh, no. Hey, I'm open to anybody.
I know. You're too kind.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead. I'll start it off. Niche. I pretty much my main niche is toys. It's always been toys, especially brand new toys. It could be the newer toys, the vintage toys, pretty much anything that I could get a hold of that's brand new, I'll get it. I know Derek just picked up a couple of Power Rangers from '93 for me. I had brand new, and he bought those big ones and the little ones too. So pretty much on the toys, that's my niche. And the other niches I do have is like video games, electronics, I pretty much try to sell brand new stuff if possible. I say about 90% of my stuff's brand new that I sell. So
my niche is anything worth double what I paid for it.
yep.
At least. No.
You stole my answer there, Josh. You stole my answer.
No. My go-to, my most comfortable thing that I do well with are shoes, hands down. And not even like total sneakerhead shoes. Yes, I would consider myself a sneakerhead.
Mm-hmm.
I like to pick up good stuff, but shoes, as far as what I can source locally, it's mostly running shoes, Asics, stuff like that. So a lot of like $30-$40 flips, but I get them at a good price. I get them at $550 where I'm at, most likely.
Nice.
So that's my go. I can keep my phone in my pocket. I don't have to look up comps. I can just go source shoes any day, all day, every day.
Awesome.
But
my niche would be mainly handmade product. I mean, most of my stuff is, when I go to auctions, I bring all the stuff my wife makes by hand. And then a lot of the stuff I have, a lot of my collectibles, I'm trying to start weeding them out. So, I've been doing a lot of buying on the auctions low and then reselling it. But it works. I buy something for $5-$6, sell it for 10.
Yep.
I would say for me, like I used to do eBay, like I used to do like 500 to 600 auctions a week back in the late 2000s, like 2008, 2009, and that was before these things here came to be, these smartphones. So back then it was just taking a lot of chances and just grabbing mainly DVDs and video games back then, because they're a lot in Australia. It's a lot easier to send one of these in the post than what it is most other things. But with the advent of these things, anything that I can scan or look up that can make me money, like that's like I've there's some stuff that I've got that it's like I've got no idea what it is, but if I can comp it and look it up and it's worth more than a lot more than what I'm paying for it, then yeah, definitely.
There's a prime example, Nate, right there.
There you go.
I still don't know what it is, but it's got sold comps for $30, and I got it for free.
Nice.
Yeah, I just thought,
right now, especially because I've got capped listings at the moment because I'm back new on eBay. So being fourth quarter, I'm mainly trying to focus on the media stuff, because there are still people that aren't leaving the house as much and all that. But then also as much as I can, like I'm still working on the thrifting video. Like I put this one out the other day where I grabbed all these and showed them we went away in our camper van, and I went to an op shop and they had, I think it was about 50 plus sealed Blu-rays for $2 each. So I grabbed all of them. They give you when you say, "I'll take them all, please." So I knew right away. I've got a lot of back stock to work on, but I knew this would be a straight in, straight out sort of. I'll list those right away because they're sealed Blu-rays. They're perfect time of year to do it. There's been a few gems in there, but not anything amazing. But if I can get $8 total profit out of each one of them, that's they're nice and easy to do. Scan the barcode, sell one like this, and it's all done.
Hi, Annie.
Yeah, Annie, thanks. I actually just got the haircut today, so
I think that's the short of it. Is anything I can make money on, I'll sell. I don't. I did I was saying earlier that I was working on a hardware store. What do you call it? Retail arbitrage video, because I went I'm in a smallish town, so the next town over is another country town. So there's a lot better chance at the stuff that corporate's clearing out that they haven't sold out of our store because it's more of a regional area. So I went through there, and I actually, in the video, I just go up and down every aisle. I do like time lapse for some of it, and I'm just scanning anything that's got the yellow tickets on it, because it means it could be a $50 item that they've got 25 cents on, because they're a big chain like Home Depot for you guys. They just want to clear stuff out. So that's all I was doing, going up and down the aisles. And I found the heaters that were $800 heaters for $100 each. Just some random, building supplies and all that too. So someone's, I got little plastic things that people put in between when they do decking. So you got someone who's building a deck and they think, I don't want to pay those prices. They look on eBay.
Yeah.
There I am at half the price.
Yep.
Hey, Nate, you want to do me a favor and send me one of them heaters? I need one for my shop.
It's quite big. I've listed one up locally for a lot less. Just to I've listed it for about 400, but I'll take 300. So then if I pay for the other one, that's all right. But it's like one of those patio heaters. Like it's a big boy.
No. I was on Facebook Marketplace yesterday. They're selling like hotcakes. You can buy right now. I could go buy 3 of the oil-filled heaters because I have to have one that's I can't use anything that has any type of flame or anything because I work in a wood shop. So, but I saw them for $25. So hopefully that person's going to contact me back tomorrow and I can go pick up 1 or 2 of them.
Awesome.
Well, this is like,
oh yeah, those things are sweet.
very, and like
You bought
they
that
sell
for
for
$100. Wow.
Yeah, they sell for like I think it was $8.99 on eBay, but that's eBay. I think generally they cost us about over $1,000. It's like one of those nice ceramic tile sort of deals.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm like messaging the wife going, "There's these heaters here that are really cheap. What should I do?"
Hello, Jenny and Cassie. Thanks for joining us.
Marie was saying something. It is a Hasbro Booba. There you go. It dances. That's all I know. Sells for $30.
Nice. And there's some info, Dory, that Matt put on the chat for you for your shirt.
Only thing is, I don't know if she can change because it's already got active bids.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, but for those Walgreens ones, because
there you go. Awesome.
Snow globe, and I picked up all the whole set of all the nutcrackers. They made exclusive nutcrackers for Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the picture I sent the wife.
Nice. Well, and that's what you got me thinking about the Nightmare Before Christmas.
$100.50 on it. And I was like, okay, like I know these are big, but they're worth like, or the one above it is the smaller one just to sort of hang in. It's you can see the price on it, $6.95.
Mm-hmm.
So the exact same brand, exact same everything, but the model down on the smaller one, and it's
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what got me thinking. You said that I bought all that Nightmare Before Christmas stuff today when I told her I wasn't going to the thrift store. So I said, technically, I went to Walgreens. It's not a thrift store.
Yeah, it's not a thrift store.
It's a drugstore. I said, but the deal is we both love Nightmare Before Christmas. So I said, I'm laying it all on the table, and anything you want to keep, we'll keep.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, well, how much money can we get? I said, oh, well, more than double. She goes, yeah, go ahead and sell it. I was like, okay.
Yep.
Good way.
That's the way to do it. Yep.
But I checked with her first.
Yeah, you did it the right way.
I do that when I get my packages in. I open them up and I show it to the wife and I go, "What do you think, hon?" She goes, "Oh, I like that. How much is it worth?" $40. Sell it.
Sell it. Sell it.
Sell it.
You sell it.
Yeah, my wife's not the opposite.
If I said,
she looks through the dead
10,
stock.
she'd say keep it.
Yeah, my wife looks through the dead stock, the stock that's been sitting there for 6 months, and it's like,
Sorry.
Oh. I guess you made it dance.
I found the button.
At least now you know it works.
You scared the hell out of him. I love this face. He was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Because I was trying to flip it over to get the all the info, and I touched its foot, and I was like, okay, yeah, it works.
Awesome. See, this top
Is that for me? Thanks, Luis.
No, it's
You got
actually a package I got from Gary, from Westside Gary.
Oh, Westside Gary's awesome.
Yep.
Bye.
I love getting stuff from him.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, actually, I drove 90 minutes this morning to it was a community yard sale sort of thing. Whole different state, 90 minutes away and all that. And then apparently this place is a bit of a, it's where all the hippies retire, because like it said from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and I was there at 8 o'clock, and the other half of them weren't even out of bed. And there was like, you walk around some and there's no one even there. And it's like, okay, this is great. And then I spoke to someone about 10 o'clock and they said, oh yeah, people start setting up now, and I'll still be putting stuff out at 3 o'clock and all that. And I just did that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I just, I drove back to the big city and went to different markets and a few different shops and all that. It was like, no, I'm not sitting around waiting all day for you hippies to set up.
Make up your mind.
See that, Luis? Now you pulled that box up. Now Annie wants you to open it.
Yeah, I did open it. I was just reading the note that Gary put in there.
Ah,
It just says, thank you so much for all your support, bro. Thanks, Westside Gary.
I got all the way home, and there was one garage sale listed here locally, and it was still going. So I went there. I walked through the door, and it was the one of my wife's co-workers was running it. So it was like, and they didn't give me any sort of deal. I bought some boxes which people could have picked all the good stuff out of, and they didn't even. They're like, no, that's 20 for that box, 10 for that box. It's like, that's not giving me a good deal. Like, the only thing they gave me for free was the one thing I said I was buying for my wife.
It
was her birthday 2 days ago as well. So
Next time you throw a party, just go, hey, can you be sure not to send them the invite?
I know, right?
and it was a party at her work, so they were all invited.
That's
They basically they closed down for the end of the day, like they'd shut down the cafe. So then we had cake and chat and all that for an hour, and then basically my wife had to go back and do all her closing up stuff for another half hour. So having a celebration at work basically meant she had to work through till an hour and a half after she would, or an hour after she would have got home normally. So I was like, well, that's not really a reward.
No, that's not a good party at all.
Yeah. But we had takeaway Chinese, real Aussie Australian birthday dinner.
I don't care where you go in the world, there's some form of takeout Chinese everywhere. I was with my buddy in Honduras, middle of Honduras, and he's like, what do you want for dinner? We're going to the city. And I was like, I don't know, man. We're in Honduras. He goes, we have a really good Little Caesars and a really good takeout Chinese food place. I was like, oh, so authentic.
Australian Chinese is very different to probably the rest of the world Chinese. It's very, very unique. Our takeaway Chinese. It's not authentic in any way.
Yeah, that's how the Honduran Chinese was too. I was like, oh, this isn't like home. But they're Little Caesars.
It is a Chinese guy that cooks it. So
no, go ahead.
I was going to say it is a Chinese guy that cooks it here, so at least it's moderately authentic in that way.
No, our little Caesars here. So in Virginia, our Little Caesars are barely like walk in, pick up your food and go pizza spots.
Yeah.
The ones there are 2 stories, probably about 80 tables to sit at, a playland, a 2-story playland for kids. I was just like, this is like a mega fast food pizza place.
Come on.
I found out today they're closing all the Papa John's up here.
They closed all the Pizza Huts around me.
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
Around me too.
Yep.
Pizza Hut's gone. Papa John's gone. 3 of the Chinese joints that are around town, they're gone. I think there's one left.
Well, the thing we're losing here in Australia because it's an all you can eat, so they couldn't operate the same. I think they were in America and then they came here and then they moved back to America as Sizzler.
Oh yeah, no, they went out here.
Yeah, they haven't
just-
come back here.
Sizzlers and Ponderosa, both of them gone.
Mm.
No, we have that infamous Outback Steakhouse that was, I think, started in Texas, but claims the Outback.
Yep.
we
And I
we
hate
do
to
have
say
Apple
it, the
Steakhouse
food
now.
stuff. I've eaten
It's
there
the
twice, and I was
weirdest thing to have an
disappointed in
Australian
both.
themed restaurant in Australia. We have it.
That's funny.
It's like buying Chinese food in China. It's like if it's an Australian themed restaurant, then it's like, you know what they call Chinese food in China?
Food.
It's a good thing. Probably American you can do it as well, but for us they can be Australian themed because they take it up to, you know, the Simpsons Visit Australia type level of Australian, like Paul Hogan throw another shrimp on the Barbie level of Australian.
Yeah.
So it can be almost a comical level of Australian. So even we find it moderately entertaining. Like, okay, this is a bit over the top, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Does
I
she
know.
have a Blondie sweatshirt? A Blondie?
Yeah, Blondie.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh, I just picked up some toys on let me go grab them, Facebook Marketplace, because I'm gonna go ahead and get them listed. I picked them up tonight, man.
Awesome.
A nice old wrestling ring with cage.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Those always sound good.
I think I left it in the other room.
Now, Nate, do you sell your DVDs just locally,
All right, I'll be right back.
or
Yeah.
you ship them all over?
The DVDs I don't, because our region's a bit different. So apart from, like, occasionally a New Zealander might message me and ask, but apart from that, they're only sort of really, you know, worthwhile in our area. And then, you know, the Asians don't buy them because they can get them for so cheap in their countries that they're not sort of looking for them. But other stuff especially on the clothing and all that I sell on Depop, I'll list that for other countries because it's, you know, stuff that they might not be able to get. It was funny. We actually had a holiday in, I don't know if you guys have heard of the town of the island of Vanuatu. If you ever heard of that, it's a bit like Fiji, but it's a bit closer to Australia. And basically, you can only buy bootleg. Like, you go to the supermarket and it's all bootleg DVDs. Like, real stuff doesn't exist there. So it's sort of a bit of a strange world to be in. It's like, well, you know, like back at our hotel, there's not much of a TV of an evening and all that. Well, let's buy a couple of movies to watch cheap. So you buy the bootlegs because that's your only option.
Yep.
Oh, you go down to New York City, that's all you buy. They got all they do is they reprint everything.
But this is the supermarket that has it.
How you doing, early bird? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, Annie wanted to see what I was unboxing. This is what I was unboxing. Nintendo 3DS.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
Which
Yeah,
kid's
that
getting
was a
that?
fun little pickup
Which
today.
kid's getting that for Christmas?
Well, let me put Josh up here real quick.
Yeah, a big ass figure.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. He's a
Awesome.
Is that what one
talking fighter.
You know, my son has one of those big wrestlers. He has The Rock.
I got John Cena and Roman Reigns. My son's gonna keep John Cena.
Awesome.
I got this Mattel
Rock, yep.
Mattel Undertaker with the cloak.
Awesome.
Nice.
This was randomly thrown in there from the movie Alien.
Yep.
Agent Dwayne Hicks. All right, the ring with the cage. Now this thing blew my mind. Check that out.
Hulk Hogan.
The 1985 Titan clip.
Oh man, that's awesome.
There's only 2 listed, one for 75 and one for 62.
Nice.
I paid $40 for all this. So
That's awesome. That's a great buy.
So you list the Hulk Hogan and the rest is all profit.
yeah, and like this itself should low end probably go 65.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those
Yep.
sell pretty good.
Yeah, all those wrestling stuff, they sell very well.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Can you
Oh,
I was trying to get light on it. I couldn't get light over here. There we go.
Rock says,
These are actually hard to come by. These are called rumble heads.
Yep.
oh, that's cool.
Those are pretty cool. Those are cool.
I got him and I got Hogan.
Well, that's pre all the tattoos too.
Yeah.
He's only got the Brahma Bull one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one's a 2011, and it's already got all the other additional stuff.
Oh yeah, he has all the tattoo on the shoulder. Yeah.
So, and I think that's when Mattel took over, was either 2010 or 2011. If you get all the old Jack Pacific stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, this is my I'm a big kid corner.
Woo.
All up there. they're my Transformers.
Oh,
I used to have a room like that until I got divorced. At all.
This is
well, Nate.
that was Japan.
Oh, nice.
Brand new in box. Up the top there, that was a trade that I did recently. He's one of my favorites, but that's brand new in box too. That's it. And then this is the man cave room, and then the Optimus stuff.
I'm coming to Australia and hanging out.
Man, you have a nice collection.
That's a
I
real good.
I got him in Japan as well. That's an original Optimus Prime in the box.
Awesome.
They sold it to be really cheap because the pipe stacks were broken. So I bought one on eBay for like $10 that it was out of its box and banged up and all that, but it had the proper pipe stack. So I just pulled it apart and gave it the proper.
Awesome.
Smart way to do it. The lady I got all this stuff from, she was probably in her 70s.
Wow.
She goes, well, this is all the stuff my grandson didn't want. She goes, if you're interested, and it's so funny you said that, Nate. She goes, if you're interested, my son is 45, and I have his original wrestling ring and all of his original Transformers.
Wow.
Oh.
And I was going, she goes, well,
man.
I've looked on eBay, and I was like, lady. She goes, one of the Transformers is about 500, and I was like, well, those are asking prices, ma'am. Those aren't.
That's not what they're selling for. That's what they're asking for.
And she has no idea. So she says, would you be interested? And I said, set up a day. I'll come through. Set up a day.
Nice.
I'll just have to bring a lot of cash, but.
Yep. Well, hopefully you can get them for a good deal.
Well, I did it with this because she was trying to gouge me like $10 a figure, and I was like, ma'am. Said most of these I'm not gonna do much with. I mean, I'll give some to my son.
Yep.
So yeah, at the yard sale today, the only games I found, someone had a stack of PlayStation 3 games, and there was some that I couldn't check any prices because I was out in the middle of whoop whoop as we call it, and they were $10 each for PlayStation 3 games. So it's like it's like nah. I think there's one or two that might have been maybe the $20-ish value, but yeah, I didn't want to.
Shit, I just
$10
bought
I'm not going to take the risk.
Yeah.
22 PlayStation 3 games for $10 today.
Well, that was there's a small town about an hour west of us called Texas, and he was moving and he had to move very quickly, and he had 80 PlayStation 3 games for $20, and I was like, I'm headed there right now, mate. So that was a good enough flip, and then I went after I sort of I priced them all and started cleaning and going through them all. I actually found there was a Wii game called Metroid Prime Trilogy, and that sold disc only for I think it was $75.
Mm-hmm.
So just the one thing that wasn't even meant to be in there.
Yeah, was the one that.
This guy was so happy that I came and bought him right away. He threw in about 6 or 7 Blu-rays as well, and he said, I can't find the 360 stuff and all that. So I said, I'm going to, because there's an awesome thrift shop in that town.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, if you find anything else or anything else you want to sell, let me know. I'll be in town for the next hour or two. But I never heard back from him, unfortunately. But yeah, that was when I was so happy with that buy. Then there's other, like I was supposed to pick up a Facebook Marketplace I was doing on the way back today.
Yeah.
And I messaged the guy and I said, okay, I'm in town now. What's your address? So he gave me the address. I looked at it on the phone. I was literally 500 yards away. Like I was there in like 3 minutes. And then in that time he messaged and said, but my wife's at work now, so I'm unsure what she sold you. So when I knocked on the door and he's like, oh, sorry, I don't know what it is. So you might have to come back in. And this was like an hour later. And I'm like, no, sorry, mate, not going to do that. So
yeah,
that was a small lot for $20, but it was like so frustrating. It's like, sure, if you're selling something online and you're going to work and you know someone's coming to possibly pick it up, you say to your partner, that stuff there is what I'm selling currently. It's not hard.
Yeah, it's what my wife does. She goes, hey, what was the last thing? Oh, I stuck a radio flyer wagon in the back seat of your car. They're going to meet you at 4:00. I said, sweet. How much? She's like, $40. I was like, all right, cool.
All right, cool.
Well, guys, I'm gonna hit the hay. It's 1:00 in the morning here.
All right, Peter.
It's gonna be a long day tomorrow. I can already tell.
Yeah, man, get your rest.
Yeah, you love it.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Mm-hmm.
If we weren't busy, we wouldn't be making money.
I know, right?
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
I mean the grandkids.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right, Peter. Thanks for jumping on, buddy.
No problem.
All right,
Nice
I'll talk to
meeting
you
you, Nate.
later.
See you, buddy.
See you later, Josh.
Well, no, when you have the grandkids, that's what makes you go enlist more. You're like, yeah, I'm so busy in the other room.
Exactly. Hey, Matt, are you still in the chat? Let me know.
But it's one of those amazing things, like the amount of, like, when you look them up and you're doing the comps and all that.
Yep.
That when you're sourcing items and all that, and you, like, I found a whole bunch of, like, the friends garage sale I went to today. They had boxes of DVDs, and maybe 20% of them were still in plastic. Wow. How much value that adds is just like, I refuse to pay it myself if I'm shopping for something, and the used one's there for $10 and the new one's for $50. I'm buying used all day. Yeah. But like, it can be the most worthless DVD, but because it's sealed, it's still getting the $10, $12, $15, and it's just like, you suckers want to pay it, then I'll happily sell it to you.
No, definitely, man.
It's just insane.
You said it was friends, though?
It was Carmen's work colleague, so yeah.
Good night, Shane. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
I thought you were talking about the Friends TV show.
Oh, no.
No, because I picked those up used at Goodwill. They're trying to blow out all their old DVDs, so they started doing them for 50 cents.
Oh, nice.
So I got the whole, like, 10 seasons, I think? 12?
Yeah.
Like $5-6. And I mean, pre-owned, they went for 40.
Nice.
Like, and that's why when you were at first, I thought you said Friends DVDs, and then it was like in plastic. I was like, what'd you get? Like $150?
No, I've got a box set down there that I've got to sell to friends because I upgraded I think I got the Blu-ray box set from my favorite. It's a store that I trade in for a whole lot of credit, then I can get stuff delivered for free. So it was a $35 for the Blu-ray set of Friends delivered. So, and when I'm using my credit, like say, it might be a lot of PlayStation 3 games I bought, and I sold 3 of them, and got that credit to pay for that. So that's a way that I sort of slowly grab stuff for myself, because it like cost me $6 to buy Friends the complete series on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can't just have one hustle. You got to have all these little side hustles, all these little tricks, and that you sort of just and like it's fun.
Yep, you have to.
Squeeze those pennies, get every last ounce out of everything.
So good.
Yep. Yeah, let me show Matt this shirt real quick.
Go for it, man.
Let me put myself big real quick for a second, guys. Oh, I'm out of focus.
Oh, that's good. I can finally scratch my crotch.
Scratch away, buddy. Scratch away.
You don't have to stand up and do it. Jeez.
Yeah, make sure you mute yourself. Look,
that's the only way I can do it properly.
This is what I want to show you, Matt.
You like the color of these boxer shorts?
Bob Marley. That's the crumple tie-dye look.
Yep.
World Tour 1978.
Yeah, I've got a piece together. I've got a video coming up. I think I've got 3 more to do from the sourcing trip that we did, and I'm filming on the GoPro, and I find a single stitch Star Wars shirt from like 1998.
Nice.
So I was like, rarely do you catch it on film. Like normally, if you do, it's because you've found it, and then you pretend like you haven't found it yet and go back.
Yeah,
this is double stitch.
Was that a Reebok?
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell by the printed.
Yeah.
Still not bad, though.
Yeah, it has that vintage look to it.
Yeah. Even those, like, you can pick up some of those at like the Marshalls, TJ Maxx and stuff.
Yeah.
For like $7-8, people still pay $25 for them.
Yep. I only paid $25 for it at the thrift store. So.
Oh, you did really good then.
Yeah. Because I know he likes Bob Marley, so I wanted to show him that.
I can hear barking, but my wife hasn't messaged me to say that she's left work, so the dogs are going off.
Yeah, maybe she's home.
Normally I hear dogs barking, and then I hear the truck noises, and then
she's there, huh?
Mm.
Ooh. All right, what are we at? I forgot. I already have another ring that I haven't listed.
I don't know. I forget which chat it was in the other day, but I was actually talking about this. So I'm listing. I'm dropping some knowledge here, people. So it's an informative chat then. So I'm listing this. It's a sealed one, so it's not normally worth anything, but the fact that it's sealed. What I like, especially when you do the sell like this, so you steal someone else's listing, but they don't word it like this one is Boston Legal Season 4 5-disc set. So when I word my title, I copy it word for word of what they actually put it. But people will put Boston Legal the complete Season 4 5 DVD set or something like that. They won't word it exactly as it is on there.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a stickler for that. Whoever they word it on the front of it, I'll copy it. Some of them will say the complete first season. Others will say they'll word it in another way. So just a good tip. Always word it exactly, because if someone's searching, if they're looking at they're at the DVD shop wherever they are and all that, they think I can buy that cheaper on eBay, and they look it up. They're going to type in exactly that words. So you want to be the one that stands out, that actually comes up when they type in the whole phrase. So that's. But then if you haven't got enough letters, then you can add 4th season afterward. You can sort of put it in a few different ways. But always make sure you copy the exact wording on it, because that's what people are going to search.
Yep.
That and another thing. So like I ran into Nate. Me and you are just on the same wavelength tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The one I showed earlier. So this is technically Nightmare Before Christmas with 0, right?
Mhm.
There were 3 of these listed for sale, like everywhere between like 48 and 60. But when I went to go create the listing to sell one light, guess what? They hadn't sold any of them, because when you type in Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack and 0, it's all the Halloween ones where he's walking through the graveyard, the snow globes, walking through the graveyard with 0. So all I changed it was from Jack Skellington to Santa Jack and 0.
Okay.
And now I'm the only listing that's going to show up with Santa Jack. But it was funny, because it's funny when you say that, because even if I scan the barcode, the other ones show up because they've listed it with just that word, you know? And I was like,
I was watching, who was it? I think it was the Nurse Flipper. She was talking about that. Like she was helping someone, like she does like a paid sort of service for people where she'll go into their eBay shop and give them ideas and all that. Like these pictures could be better, do this, do that. And one of the things that she said, like the person had listed, you know, like this one here, the other guy's Blu-ray, and that was it. She said, my listings, half of the title is gobbledygook. It's just random words that people might, you know, throw in just because there's, you know, they're searching for something related, or they might not be, you know, whatever the case might be. So, and she said, those 80, try and use them every chance you get. Like just, you know, like when it comes to movies, you know, like this one, you can throw in for Will Ferrell, you can throw in Wahlberg, whatever the case may be. But just, like you got those 80 spaces to make an impact, use them.
Yep.
Especially like that with a keyword of like the thing that people would be looking for in that sort of item. Like they might not be searching for that specific item, but they're looking for ones of that character. So to have that pop up when I didn't even know. Like for me, like I've got another pile over there. I collect Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. So I'm not searching for specific things. Occasionally I'll just, you know, look up his name and just see what comes in. Whereas if someone's listed something and they don't put him in there, it's like, well, then it won't show up on my search.
That's good, man.
Yep. That's exactly what Josh was just talking about earlier, about how important keywords are. You know, I mean, sometimes when you go in there and you just want to piggyback off of someone else's listing, and it's like sometimes there's a lot of stuff is missing. So it just gets blended in with the rest of them. So when someone's looking for them, it doesn't stand out, you know?
It's so true. And like, I love what you even said. Like, all right, if it has a character associated with it, you know, there's a lot of times where I'll put in a sports team like jersey or whatever, and you get down to item specifics, I'll still pick a player, even though it's not that player on the jersey. Because somebody may be looking up their jersey and then go, well, this is I was looking up LeBron stuff, but man, now I saw this really nice Laker, you know, hoodie. Man, I might just get this Laker hoodie because now it's advertised to them. So it's just smart to. And if you got the space and the opportunity to put something in there,
just utilize it.
But it's funny on the complete and utter flip side of that, on Depop, basically when you search the whole listing, so it comes up with anything. So people purposely, that down the bottom of their listings, they'll say ignore tags, and then they'll put every main brand imaginable. So when you're trying to find like just a Nike shirt or something, you get thousands upon thousands of other things because people put in keywords that are not related to their item just so they get more eyeballs on their listing. So it's smart, but in terms of if people are trying to find something specific, it's like it's so annoying that they do that. Very annoying too if you're trying to comp a price on something and that's all you get is I knew there'd be no sold listings on this, and I don't really know if I want to be bothered to. That's all I like. Find this is so like it's sealed and brand new, but it's like one rugby competition. So you find stuff that's so common. There's no point buying it because everyone's got it. Whereas this is like, and you find those random things.
No, they need you, Nate. List it for $19.99. They need you. They've been searching like far and wide to get it.
Well, the last one sold for $9.04. but that was in the UK. So none have sold, so I can't be bothered doing it. I suppose I could search from the words. I could be not lazy and actually, instead of just relying on the barcode.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the Calcutta Cup 2006 from Scotland. Sealed DVD. Like, so it's so random that you find that for $1. It's like, okay, I'll take a chance on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Matt's over there working on deals in the chat.
Yep. He's helping out Dory and he's talking to Hyphy. That's
Mhm.
good, man. They could get some deals going on.
There's none listed in Australia at all.
What is the item category on?
So do you guys do the thing too? So like this one here, I can't sell one like this exactly. So then you look up like just a generic, like for this, I'm going to look up rugby DVD. So then I can at least steal half the listing.
No, I hear you.
Smart.
Do you do that? Because then at least you can still do a sell one like this, and half the stuff should be filled in. Whereas, to completely start a listing is just so much bloody work.
It is.
But sometimes it's better to do it that way, though. To go that way.
Well, I'll still. So if I see like a really good listed that's not a sold, I'll copy and paste at least the title, and then go list item because it usually pops it up, and then I can click on it and still edit it. But I really like some of the specifics they put in.
Yeah,
and I just changed the title for it.
Yeah, see, that's a smart way to do it.
Here we go. I found the Rugby World Cup 2003 review DVD. That'll be the bones that I build my listing on. Then at least it's got the right category. It's a DVD. It's It's on the
exactly.
Okay, tight. Stay. It's an action.
Yeah, I think at the big markets I went to today, I bought a pair of very used Doc Marten shoes for $20, but I think you rarely find them at thrift stores, or I very rarely find them. But then I found some unput together model cars from like late 90s. So I think they were like $3 each. So I thought they were worth a gamble. And there wasn't much of anything, unfortunately. And I bought clothes, which I didn't want to buy any more bloody clothes, but that's all I could find.
Yeah, I did pretty good on clothes the other day. I wasn't disappointed. Because it was in my last video, I put all the clothes in there, and I got one buyer right off of the video.
That's all stuff I have to cross list. That once I've got enough listings that I can do on eBay, like that I'm restricted now, and once I'm one of those that can have a couple of 100 or 1,000 listings and all that, then I'm going to start a lot of the stuff that's on Depop. I'm going to bring it over the other way and put it onto eBay because it's good stuff. It just doesn't really sell on Depop. So
yeah. Are you getting out anywhere tomorrow, Louis?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up a thrift store and go do some more retail arbitrage.
Yeah, I was surprised. A family member contacted me about a yard sale tomorrow, and then I looked on there, and there's about 4 or 5 that I can hit. In like the last couple weekends, it's been dead.
Oh, nice.
So,
yeah, I saw somebody had a yard sale today when I was driving home, and but I stopped by, but all they had was women's clothes. I kind of just glanced through what they had, and I asked if they had anything else like video games or toys, but the lady just told me, nope, nothing but clothes. I'm like, all right, thanks. But they didn't really see anything, worth buying.
yeah.
So hopefully there'll be some more yard sales tomorrow. Maybe I could stop by it.
that's my biggest, like, when you're at thrift stores though, like for me, like I sell all sorts of clothing and all that. So when I look in the women's section, I'm still looking for Levi's and good brand jeans and things like that. And every so often you get the, oh, that's the women's section there. The men's is over there. And it's like, I'm fully aware I'm looking at ladies' clothes here, like, and know what I'm doing. But I think it more annoys me because if a lady was shopping for her partner, they wouldn't bat an eye. They wouldn't think of it twice.
No,
like,
Nate.
But a guy looking at women's clothes, it's like, oh, we've got to make note of that. We've got to point that out. It's like,
you need to you need to respond with, I know. So what size do you think I would be?
I have said that a few times. I'll say, yeah, what, you don't think this would look good on me? Well, you know that you don't know what I wear when I'm at home.
Yeah, you're like, I'm looking for something more breathable.
I'll be right back, guys. Give me a minute. I want to go see why the dogs are going crazy on the side of the house. I'll be right back.
I do love, like, I don't remember listing a lot on my phone back in the day, and I don't know, I never list when I'm actually on the laptop and all that, but I love how when you change the listing title, that it then changes the wording in the description as well.
Yeah,
it's a subtle thing, but it's just so awesome that it's all the titles there written for you there as well. So you just have to add to it.
Well, you have to watch out for the app sometimes. I just last week, I'm doing my listings, and I only list on my phone. Well, all of a sudden last week, it picks 2 days where it's forgotten my address on every single listing.
Did that with me too. It changed my postcode to a completely different one. So people think that I'm living back in Brisbane and that they can pick up, and it's like, no, that's not my postcode.
So I've gone down to the description sometimes, and it's like, hey, would you like to add a description? And I was like, the last 100 days, I've never had to do this. Now it's like, oh yeah, they're all blank. Sorry. I'm like, well, that's convenient.
So every time I forget to get rid of not do an auction, and you get down to the bottom and it says the listing fees, and it's like, can I lock auction so it's never on? Like, it's which is weird for me because back when I was selling, 10 years ago, it was 95% was auctions. That's what eBay was.
Yeah.
I'd put up 600 listings in a week, and they'd all end on a Sunday afternoon, and then I'd ship them all out. Like, it was, I'd buy a lot and then I'd sell a lot. Whereas it's a different model now to, have stuff sitting there and just hoping someone clicks the button. But I do like the offer, people to offer watches. That's brilliant. I love that.
Well, I think what's been the thing that, like, I'm glad more people have the ability and the capability to shop online, because so many people, if you say eBay, they're like, yeah, so, like, do people still buy auctions? And I go, I don't do auctions. Because they still have that preconceived notion that's all eBay is.
Yep.
Oh, plus they jacked up the fees of them. That's
Yep.
Well, I'm up to my 10 listings for the day on eBay, so that's good. I think I've only got about 15 I can use for this month, and a lot of them I want to keep in reserve for, like, it's the retail arbitrage stuff.
Yeah.
So if someone buys one, then I'll relist it. I don't want to, if I put multiples in the listings, then that's wasted listings for me at the moment. Yeah. So if someone buys one, then I relist it.
Yeah, you relist it. Yeah, that's smart.
I think I'm gonna put some wrestling figures in this ring.
You should. It'll make it stand out more.
Because
but then you have to add the disclaimer of figures not included, or you're gonna throw them in.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw them in.
Yeah, he's gonna
Okay.
sweeten the deal up with the wrestlers and the ring.
Because I still have so many wrestling figures.
I know.
I don't have.
That'd be good.
There's an Australian YouTuber reseller, Aussie VHS thrifter, and he in his background he's got like a couple of Hulk Hogan figurines, and I've got the exact same ones, but I've got the Canadian exclusive ones. So
Yeah.
like he's a hardcore collector, and he's got all these cool ones and all that. And it's like I've randomly got two that you don't have, mate. And I bought them, at the Walmart that I worked at in Canada. So
In Canada, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, look at that. 1992.
Let's see. That's Sid Vicious.
Yeah, well, I think this is back when he was Psycho Sid.
Oh, Cycle Sid. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got all kinds of goodies, man.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
There's a really old Dwayne the Rock.
Yeah.
Can't remember what year he is. 96.
Yeah.
96.
I bought this one at a big market it was up from Brampton, Ontario. It was a big giant markets where they have like one of those ones where you can't get to everything in one day. I bought a whole bunch of LJN, but I sold them all locally while I was living there. But this is the one that I kept. So it's an LJN Roddy Piper with the kilt.
With the kilt, I know, that's what I've seen. That's awesome.
That is nice.
It's the only one that I kept from it.
Awesome.
Since it's the Hall of Fame ring, let's go ahead and do a referee.
Yep.
We'll do Jake the Snake.
Yep. Jake the Snake Roberts.
Let's make a fictitious match. Do I still have a Mankind?
Oh, there you go.
Or I do have Tanaka.
Oh, yeah, Tanaka too. Awesome.
I don't know.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, throw in. I thought you said someone else. But yeah, it's good. Throw in someone that you normally wouldn't be able to sell loose.
That's what I'm kind of looking at. I'm trying to think of, because I listed all my really, really good ones, but like some of the Vince McMahons don't do too hot,
Yeah, they don't. Who do you got, Nate? Chris Benoit?
Yes. I had to keep one of his.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I've got.
Yeah, but the Vince McMahons don't really do well. Yeah, the only way I got rid of them is put them in a bundle. That was the only way I was able to get rid of them.
And that's kind of what oh, yep. There he is. There's Benoit.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
The Crippler.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an old Jack specific.
That's specific, huh?
I got a couple of Vinces, but
yeah. Even if you could get like a Shawn Michaels or a Triple H.
I do. I just sold a Triple H.
Yeah, those do very well.
I think I have a Shawn Michaels in here, but I could not find another one like it. Where is it? Because his yeah. I mean, check this thing out. Heartbreak Kid. Short hair.
Yep, that's Shawn Michaels.
2003 Jacks.
Nice.
And I couldn't find anything like that. So it's kind of the do more research pile.
Yep.
I'm just trying to track something down. I can't remember where I've stored them all. I'm looking in the deep storage. Here we go.
Jake the Snake versus Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon, that works.
That might be the wife now. Barking at something. Still no.
WrestleMania.
I know, right?
I got hidden away in this photo album here on my American trip, Josh. I got some. Oh, probably both years. This is a very interesting little artifact I've got. So remember, like, have you seen the last Chris Benoit documentary that they did on him, where he got the standing ovation after his Royal Rumble match with Kurt Angle?
Yep.
Okay, I see stuff's falling everywhere. So not only was I at that event, I got it autographed by Chris Benoit.
Wow.
Wow. That's
so like
awesome.
probably the best match of his career, and I got to see it, and then I got it signed by him.
By him. That's awesome.
So I don't know how many and the most disappointing thing was I slid it on the table to him and all that, and I said it was an honor to be there. That was amazing, and he just signed it and didn't even. I thought that'd be at least this is in Australia, so this is in.
That's awesome.
This is a couple of 1,000 kilometers away from pretty much almost the other side of the planet. You can get Boston to Australia, and I thought at least I'd get wow, you were there, like at least something that
right.
But he just signed it and didn't even flinch. It's like Matt, dude, you got a standing ovation that night. Like that was a highlight of your career.
Yeah, that was a historic night.
Yeah.
Because we saw him wrestle about 3 weeks before it actually all went down over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like we watched him in London, Ontario. So that was and then it was 3 weeks later. It was just like,
No, that still happened,
No, our area. Who did we see a lot?
How you doing, content creator? Hangout. Thanks for coming in.
Oh yeah. He went by his real name, Randolph Salvo. He used to live near here, Randy Savage. And then good old Ric Flair is about an hour and a half south of me. So he's always through Virginia doing events.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Herb Dean. Here we go.
Yeah, make sure you guys are dropping your links on the chat. If you guys like, feel free to do it anytime.
Yeah, when I was living in Canada, it was Brampton, Ontario, and then I can't remember where there was some really good markets about an hour north. But then my girlfriend's parents that I was living with at the time, they ended up moving to a little town called Orangeville, which, if anyone knows wrestling, who's from Orangeville, Ontario? Any guesses?
Mm-mm.
There's two of them. They pretend they were brothers in kayfabe at one stage, but they're not really brothers, but they grew up together.
Who is that?
Ooh,
Maybe the back should be a bit of a... It's Christian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Christian. Yeah.
Christian and Edge, they both grew up in Ontario, and I got to go to the pharmacy that they worked at. That's where they moved to, of all places, and it was like, Orangeville. That's where Edge and Christian are from.
Yeah. Because weren't they trained by Bret Hart's dad?
That's where they moved across to there
to do all their training there at the wrestling camp they have there in Canada. So I know a lot of people came through there.
Christian's my odd favorite wrestler, but I don't collect him because at one stage around that 2007 2008 period where I was selling a lot on eBay, I was actually every week I'd buy a whole bunch of stuff when TNA used to do like weekly deals.
Yep.
So I used to get like $500, $1,000 parcels delivered every week, and like I wish I could get half those shirts back now. I sold them. I was still making money selling them at like $10 a bloody shirt, but I sold so much of it. But a lot of the stuff I kept was the if you can see up there, all my Sting stuff.
Oh, nice.
Including the signed bat, but that was they did a first generation one that sold out, so that's the second one, and some figurines and I've got a random transformer that I got no spot for. I don't know how I got into it, but I ended up just keeping a lot of the Sting stuff because it looked cool.
Yep.
So that occupies the top shelf up there.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you want the Christian and Edge, I got about 6 of them in that box.
There you go.
The figurines are pretty easy to like. It's sort of I just collect stuff as I come across it. Like I don't like the Transformers at the moment. Like if I find them, like I found this guy in an op shop the other day for $2, sort of thing. Like it's just if I come across stuff, then I keep it, but I don't actively go out and
Just
buy things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same way.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I told you, Nate. Maybe we were just long lost brothers, man.
Yep. You guys, I know, right?
The only
they were all markets, thrift store, Kmart.
So my collection shelf is right over here. Okay, so this is no sleight of hand. I put all the characters back. Guess who was the one wrestler that I pulled out? This was a box of 85 that I bought at one time.
Maybe not Christian. I'll guess Edge.
No, because you were just showing that. Wolfpack Sting.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yeah, that's a 1998. 1998 Wolfpack Sting.
All that NWO stuff sounds very well, especially the shirts.
Oh, yeah. So true. So true.
Mm-hmm.
I have an original NWO shirt somewhere, but I can't find it. I've looked and looked. I don't know. I don't remember selling it at the time on eBay, so it's somewhere here.
Sure
that was the first thing I asked that lady today because she was like, my son's got the original ring and everything else. I was like, does he have any old wrestling shirts, by the way? Are they in the attic somewhere?
No.
Maybe in the rag bag.
I was like, please let me go through that.
Yep.
Everyone's here with me. Where are you? Oh, they're right behind me.
There they are.
I think they've all found something dead because all their breaths smell terrible.
They must have got into something.
Oh, stop licking me. You smell terrible. This is where they get all excited and I'll, like, as soon as Carmen's down the bottom of the driveway, I just have to say M-A-M-A. I won't say the word because they hear it and they get excited.
Yeah.
I just got to say that word. And then they, like, especially this one down here. This one, Franklin. He's the one that he'll run all the way down the driveway. So this is their favorite time of day. And then I can see Jeremy's on the island hole 1. He's mowing the grass for me on hole 1. So he'll hear the car and then he thinks he's going to get the apple slops. So he'll start coming too. So everything starts getting crazy in a minute, guys. They're already they're watching the driveway. They can sense that something's up. It's like, what's he doing? Why is he sitting out here? What's going on?
Yep. You know something's about to happen.
Oh, her car's pretty distinct, so you can hear that when it's coming. Oh yeah, these are the models I was talking about a little bit earlier. I don't think that one's as old.
Super impressive, WRC.
I don't think that one's as old, but then this one.
Those are those what they call them, the rally cars, I think they call them.
Yeah, that one's a rally car. This one's just a Lamborghini, but this one I did find a date on. I think it was 94. So for $3 each, I thought that was worth a gamble.
Yep.
And here's all my DVDs and all that. I'm trying to find where I put these shoes. Here we go. So some very, very well-worn
Doc Martens.
Doc Martens.
Yep.
But they, I don't know hopefully they're older ones. I'll have to try and do a bit of research. But $20, like if I found them in a thrift store, I'm going to pay $20 for that. Like, they just hold their value like crazy.
Yeah, those usually sell.
It doesn't matter if they got a bit of age, especially if they're older, then that doesn't matter at all.
No, some people actually like them broken in already.
Yeah,
for some reason. Yeah.
Go ahead and type in distressed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here she comes. It's Mama! It's Mama!
Oh yeah, you see the dog's running that way already. I saw one of them going that way.
Well, there's the big one.
There you go.
Go.
It's Mama! Go get her!
They know she's
go get
coming.
her! Oh, and the cow's stirring over there as well. The cow's hopeful. Sometimes the little white doggy runs all the way down to me, but it times out pretty well that you can get back in the car. Like you close the gate, you get back in the car, and he's about 5 seconds away then. So if you floor it, you go all the way around him and make him run all the way back.
All the way back, huh?
He just thinks it's a game. It's like, whoa, I gotta chase the car. Hey, Tiger. But I might leave you guys now and I'll go be with the missus.
Well, I was gonna say the same thing. So if you want to go to sleep, man.
Yeah, and I'll be in for a little bit. If you guys gotta go, it's all good, man. I appreciate you guys jumping on tonight.
Because I was like, my lids are getting heavy and I'm trying to hit that like last minute overdrive.
No, I hear you.
How close are you to the 1,000?
Let's see. Still got a little ways. I think 12 more.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to find a disc to throw. There's like some remnants of a basket.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I was out practicing in the backyard earlier.
Oh, we found Dodger the dog. We found his stash of frisbees underneath the house. Like Carmen pulled out like about 20 frisbees that he'd snaffled away under there.
That's awesome.
But there's none around. They must be all spread around everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll find them. When you least expect it, you'll start finding them.
No, that's where we just throw them to him, and then sometimes he brings them back. Sometimes he doesn't, and then we're like, that's not the game, mate. That's not the game. Oh, she's not going to the chicken, so there's no slops.
Yep.
Oh, good talking to you all.
All right.
All right, Nate. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
See yous.
Have a good one, Nate.
Matt said, come on, jabroni.
Yep.
But yeah, Luis, and then gotta because I know you do a Tuesday night show, don't you?
Yeah, I do the auctions on Tuesday.
Yeah, because I was like, I want to have you on our show, but we might be switching up the day pretty soon, though.
All right.
I gotta talk to one other person because we're gonna set it up like a lineup night. So
okay, yeah. Let me know whenever you guys do all that.
Because I was like, ours starts like a little bit, I think, before yours. So
yeah, I usually jump onto you guys before I actually get on mine.
Yeah, and I was like, I didn't want you to miss your show.
Yeah, no, I hear you. No, I mean, if anything, I could always work it around somehow. So,
but yeah,
we'll make
cool,
it happen.
buddy. You have a good one, man, and I'll let Mateo jump in here since he's too scared, man. He's
yeah, no, man, I appreciate it, Josh. Appreciate you jumping on.
I'll just be stone cold. But hey, Matt, what? Yeah. All right, buddy.
All right, talk to you later, Josh.
See you, man.
All right, see you, bro. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out. I know I dropped a couple of links earlier. I dropped the one for content creator Hangout. That's a good friend of mine. His name is Brandon. He actually has a YouTube channel. He shows different tips on how to grow your YouTube channel and how to better your YouTube channel as a content creator. So if you guys have some time, make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. And he has a lot of information on his videos. And I've actually been on his lives as well. So has Louis, the Lone Star Picker, and also James has been on there too. So yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Or you guys want to just check out some videos and get some information on how to better your YouTube and your content and do it, a way where it's going to work for you, then I highly recommend you guys check it out. All right, Matt, you're taking off already, Matt? And Annie says she's time to go. Well, not everyone, Matt, remind of your fave teams again. All right, Annie. I appreciate you stopping by. You have a great night. Yeah, no problem, brother. Matt straight out told Josh, don't be a candy ass. Oh, you're welcome, Brandon. No problem, buddy. Yeah, the reseller community is a great community. Everybody looks out for each other, and we're always here to support each other. So, no problem. Maybe that's right. Yeah. So, hope everybody has a productive weekend and go do some yard selling or go to the thrift stores and try to find some inventory to resell, or also do some retail arbitrage. You can hit up Target, Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Depending on your budget. Just remember, there's always somewhere you could source and get some more inventory to list up. Sounds good, Matt. Yeah, so I'll be having this coming Tuesday. I'm gonna be having an auction, and Lone Star Picker Louis will be on with me on this Tuesday night's auction. So it'll be his first time being in the auction himself. So make sure you guys stop by and support Louis. I'll be here rooting him on as well. I'll be auctioning out some lots myself. He wants to give it a try, so make sure you guys check us out on Tuesday night. And of course, Mondays, don't forget our Mindful Merchant Live. We'll be having Tommy on this Monday, Buffalo Picker. So make sure you guys tune in for that. It's 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry about that. Yeah, we do that. Like I said, we resell on here and try to make some extra income, and also sell great quality stuff to other resellers and anybody that's looking for early Christmas presents, or just instead of going out to shop, they could find anything that they need on the auctions. And yeah, we always have a great time. We do some giveaways as well. Yeah, so yeah, Matt, you heard right. Louis is gonna be on Tuesday with me. So yeah, I said the same thing when he asked me. I was like, "What?" He says he wants to give it a try. So you know me, man. I like to help people, and I'm opening up my platform to let them come on and give it a try. But yeah, it should be fun. Let's see what he brings to the auction on Tuesday. You know me, I'll bring a variety of stuff to the auction. So it's always a fun time. And if, like I said, you guys come, you guys don't have to buy anything if you don't want. You can just hang out in the chat. It's always a great time. A lot of positive feedback and everybody just having a good time in the chat, conversating and looking at some great lots that we auction off every on my auctions. So let's see here. I caught up with everybody. Yeah. But yeah. And like I said, hopefully everybody's doing their listings and out there sourcing and killing it, especially with the fourth quarter right now. It's just going to get busier. We're already mid-November, so Black Friday's just around the corner, and it's just start getting really busy for everybody, especially in the reseller community. So I hope you guys are ready and to tackle this head on and get through this fourth quarter. Yep. Oh, yeah. Also, another thing, I'm going to be on a podcast. I'm not sure when, sometime about a week or so. So I'll let you guys know more information on that as well. I'm getting interviewed about selling on Macari, so I'll share that information with you guys once it's said and done. It's still kind of in the talking stages right now. But yeah, I've been busy. That's what that's what Clay was saying earlier, man. Luis, you've been everywhere. I'm like, yeah, everybody's pulling me in like 6 different directions, but it's all good, you know. Like to share my knowledge and just meet other fellow resellers and everybody else in this wonderful community. Iris, you say you listen to crickets in stores? Yes, it's great business season for resellers, Brandon. Definitely. Yep. So with that being said, I know I've already been on for almost 2 hours, so hopefully you guys continue having a great Friday night. I know tonight was Friday the 13th, so hopefully you guys had a good one, and you guys crush it tomorrow. Whether you go to yard sales, thrift stores, or just do retail arbitrage, don't forget, always keep your eyes open, and there's always good deals out there to buy for us to resell. So make sure you guys keep your eyes open. If you guys have any questions or you guys want to just ask about anything about reselling, feel free to reach out to me anytime. It says, I came across a channel that grew from 21 subs to over 4K in 2 weeks. Got a shorts video tomorrow morning on it. That's a shorts video on it tomorrow morning. Awesome. I'll watch that tomorrow, definitely. Thanks for coming in, Smile Time Gifts. I appreciate it, as usual. Yeah, so definitely I'll be watching that short tomorrow, Brandon. Thanks, Matt. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Hope you have a great Saturday tomorrow, and hopefully you find some more gems, bro. Alrighty, guys. So until next Friday, I'll see you guys on Monday for Mindful Merchants. Like I said, we'll be having Buffalo Picker on, Tommy, with myself and my co-host, the Lone Star Picker. Should be a great one. So make sure you guys check that out. And then Tuesday, we'll be back again to do my Tuesday night auction here on my channel starting at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure if you guys are not doing anything or you guys just want to hang out, feel free to join us and just see some great lots and great conversation. And let's see what other crazy stuff happens. All right, guys. So have a great night. Thanks for coming. And I'll see you guys on the next one.